Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Well, golly gee, I gotta tell you, it is so good to be back with you. I know I'm getting out this video late. Yesterday, y'all were saying, "Where's Psychic Bob? You didn't get out messages." Psychic Bob had a day. You know, sometimes we just have those days where nothing goes right. And you know, it's such a deep soul lesson. Let me tell you about my day real quick. Well, yesterday I got up and I was trying to print out messages from the spirit world questions. So then my printer seizes up. I said, oh, no big problem. It's out of ink. I've got ink cartridges. Well, I put in new ink cartridges and it didn't like the cartridges, wouldn't read them. Got notice from HP, which is my printer, the HP printer company, and they're saying, you can't use these cartridges. They're not in date or something like that. So I'm trying to call HP. They can't help me. Anyways, so I couldn't print out anything. Then my computer went on the blitz and I couldn't get anything to work on it. I said, oh my God, my internet connection went down. And then I went into my bathroom only to find out that I had a plumbing issue, that my bathtub was clogged. It had not drained. So I had to bail out the bathtub. And then I tried to put in drain cleaner, and that was a drama in itself. So let's just say that yesterday was one of those days where nothing worked. And you know, from a spiritual place, one of the things that I always learn when I go through these days is, first of all, don't stress it. I started to find myself getting stressed. I said, you know what? This is all in divine order. You know, when you work with the spirit world, you realize that there's a reason for everything. There really is. And what I realized was that the spirit wanted to take me out of the world, out of action for just a few days or a few hours, day or two, and have me get focused back on myself. And so since I couldn't do any work, I said, well, what am I going to do now? And I thought, well, you know what? I've been wanting to work on some paintings. So I sat down because I had no distractions. Oh, by the way, my phone went out also. So for those of you calling for readings, I am still playing catch up, so we'll get to you. But I sat down and I said, well, I'm going to open my channel. And I started to paint. And I did some beautiful paintings yesterday. And you know, they say out of adversity can come great beauty. And I feel like I did some cool artworks. I'm going to be showing those to you in the coming days. So we'll have those paintings that came out of this craziness. But I'm just glad you're here. And you know, like I said, when it rains, it pours. But it's Wednesday. Normally we do Wiccan Wednesday, but today we're going to do messages because you guys have been waiting for that. And so we're going to have messages today. So we're just going to make it happen. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. You know, I have to say, by the way, to be on Messages from the Spirit World, there is no charge. All you need to do is put your question in the comment box below this video, or you can write to me in my email. The link will be also in the info box, readings@robert-hickman.com. As I said, no charge. I am a full-time professional psychic medium, so I do readings as my life's work. And if you do want to, you know, see me for a private session, we can do that. Now, my private sessions are a full hour, and it's you and me, one-on-one for a full hour. We can do that by telephone or by Skype or Google Hangouts. And I would love the chance to read for you. Full hour is a lot more in depth than what you'll get here because we're going to cover everything: past, present, future, identify your spirit guides, bring over messages. If deceased loved ones, friends come through, I bring messages from them as well. We look at your past lives, your karmic links, your life themes, and I answer all of your questions. So, you know, for those of you who sat with me, I do try to give a lot for the hour. And I think you guys, most of you, have had good sessions with me. I've enjoyed it, I can tell you that. And so if you want to get on my schedule for a private hour, now I do charge for those, you can visit my website, www.psychicbob.com, and read more about that. And also my phone number is over there, but you can also have it here, 703-825-3929. That's my phone number. Give me a call. Again, 703-825-3929. That number will be in the info box below this video. Well, we're going to jump into the letters here. You know, I always say, listen to all the letters because you never know when Spirit will work through somebody else's letter to reach you. I've had so many people write and say, Psychic Bob, you're a reading for Sally in Buffalo, New York, but I swear that that answer was for me. It made sense to my life and it really helped me. Could that message also be for me? And the answer is absolutely yes. See, the spirit world, what you have to remember is they want to reach as many people as they can. And to be efficient, they'll draw me to a letter. I might get a letter from John in Tucson, but John's letter is the same situation as 10 other people around the world. But the spirit people know that these other 10 people have the same issue, so they're going to draw me to things sometimes, and I don't even know how it happens. But if you get a message that's coming through somebody else's letter, it's not yours, consider that is also for you, okay? So anyways, I have to answer that because I got some questions about that. Well, we're going to get into the letters, but before we do that, let's all just take a moment. Let's just center ourselves. Let's just close our eyes for a moment, and let's attune to the spirit world. Okay, I hear my guide Fletcher back here. He says hello. Okay, my first letter today is for Sri Nishingadas. Hello, Sri Nishingadas. Sri Nishingadas writes, says, "Hi, Bob. When would be a good time to publish my children's book? And which publisher should I consider?" First of all, Sri Nishingadas, you definitely have communicator energy. You're going to be a success with the book. In terms of timing, I feel like this August, this September, going into the autumn, late summer, early autumn, is going to be a time for you to really make connections on getting your book out there and get it seen. In terms of publisher, I want you to look for, I want you to start with Hay House. Hay House publishers, even though they don't traditionally do children's book, I feel that your book has a spiritual undertone that will appeal to them. And so I want you to look at Hay House publishers. I feel like they're going to be very interested, and even if they don't publish it, I feel like they get you in front of somebody. So look at Hay House Publishing, okay? Hope that helps. Thanks for writing. Blessings to you. All right, our next letter is from Crystal Owl. Hello, Crystal Owl. She's a longtime viewer. My gosh, years, Crystal. Crystal Ray says, "Hi, Psychic Bob. Thank you so much for always making videos. They really help so many of us." Oh, thank you. It is my joy, my passion, to be here with you guys. I love it. And she asks, "Can you tell me who I was in my past life? Thank you." Hi, Crystal Owl. Well, one of your lives was in ancient Wales, the country of Wales on the western coast of England. You were actually a healer in Wales. You were like a midwife. You healed children, you delivered babies, you even healed animals. And this was in like around the Middle Ages. I want to put it mid-1200s. And actually, you lived a long time. That was a very good life. You were a bit of a witch, actually. But nobody dared say the W word, but everybody knew. They're like, "Oh, wonderful healer." But they never said witch, because even though you were a witch, they didn't want to get you in trouble with the church. So you were a midwife technically, and that was considered acceptable. But you're bringing over from that life a lot of deep soul connections to the ancient tradition of Wales and to the craft, to Wicca, witchcraft. So I want you to explore traditions of Welsh witchcraft. I believe you had a devotion in that life to the goddess Arianrod. They keep showing her name around you here. So Arianrod was one of your goddesses in ancient Wales. So anyways, check that out. I hope that gives you some insight. But explore Welsh witchcraft, okay? It'll open up that past life connection. Okay. Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, our next letter is from Shauna Yakub. Hello, Shauna. Good to see you, darling. Shauna writes, "Psychic Bob, can you tell me what star seed I am? Love and light to you always, my sweet, sweet friend." Hi, Shauna. Yeah, you have a connection to the Pleiadians. And you've actually had several lifetimes as a Pleiadian. And I believe that you very much resonate to Pleiadian energy in this life. I want you to go outside and look up in the sky. You'll see a group of 7 stars. They're called the Seven Sisters. That's actually the Pleiades star cluster. And you come from there. So you can actually see the star system of your old home from former lives. But you're Pleiadian, okay? Hope that helps. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Euphoria. I love that name, Euphoria. Euphoria. Good name. Euphoria writes this. Hi, Bob. I've thought about a career in the arts, but I tend to be a bit scatterbrained as I want to try many different things. Do you have any advice about pursuing creative outlets? Yeah, hi Euphoria. You know, I got to tell you, when I step into your frequency, you definitely have a lot of orange light around you. That does mean that you have an artist life theme. So you are here, and that's actually tied into one of your past lives because you've been an artist in former lives. In fact, one of your former lives was during the Renaissance era, the 1400s, 1500s. You were a painter and used to paint in Rome. You painted for the Vatican, the Catholic Church. You painted a lot of the Vatican paintings, chapel paintings, you know, frescoes on the walls. You've done it all. So you have a deep soul connection to painting, but also painting spiritual subjects. And I feel that painting really is where your gift is. You have a great gift for the visual arts, and I would like to encourage you to explore doing painting. Now that could be either classical style art or modern, because I feel you could actually do both. So try your hand at that. You might want to explore if there are local galleries in your area. I keep feeling like there's a local, kind of a smaller art gallery where you'd actually be able to get your work in front of people and get it pushed out to the public. So I want you to explore that, okay? All right. Yeah, so in terms of pursuing the creative outlets, I agree with you. You can do everything, but painting's where you want to keep the focus. You actually have a gift for writing as well. You do have blue light around you, and I think that eventually you will do writing, like an online blog or even book writing. But I think painting is where you want to start. Let's focus with that, okay? Thanks for writing. Blessings to you. Hope that helps. All right, our next letter is from Violet Rays. Hello, Violet Rays. Violet Rays says, hi, Psychic Bob. My Reiki teacher said that she saw a guide who was working Reiki with me. Can you tell me if you get a name or any messages from this guide for me? Hello, Violet Rays. Yeah, you know, the name of your guide, it's funny, it sounds like a funny name. His name is Caesar, like Julius Caesar. He's not Julius Caesar, but he has the name of Caesar. And this guide is actually a very ancient soul, an ascended. He's actually an ascended master in a specialty in healing and psychic development. But Caesar's around you. And Fletcher's asking me to tell you that Caesar has been talking to you at night, trying to get you to relax and let the channel come through. It looks like you have a great gift for healing, but lately you've been under stress and you're blocking that reception. So Caesar is working with you at night to help you go to a deeper sleep. He's actually bringing healing to your own nervous system so that you'll get a more restful sleep, and that way you'll be more open and able to channel energies of healing to other people. I get the sense he's helping you with psychic development as well, particularly the gift of spirit communication. So he's around you for Reiki, for healing, for channeling healing power, and for spirit communication. But his name is Caesar, okay? Hold on, I think I got his voice coming in. Fletcher said he's back here. Hold on. I'm trying to hear him. Thank you. Caesar is here. And he says to tell you, he says, tell Violet Rays we're very proud. Caesar's very proud because you've been really open to doing the spiritual work you need. And he's working with you. Okay, so Caesar is your spirit guide. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, time is flying today. Woo. Well, now we come to the part of our show called Spirit Shoutouts. Spirit Shoutouts are messages that I randomly receive for viewers and for subscribers here. And sometimes people won't even be writing a letter. They'll just write a note and say, hey, Bob, love the video, but yet a message will come through. And so I write those down, and I call that spirit shout-outs. So I've got a few spirit shout-outs here today. My first spirit shout-out goes to Free Spirit Living. Hello, Free Spirit. Listen, I have to tell you, got a message about your husband here. There will be healing for him. He's got an injury in the leg, but there's going to be some slow healing. May have a bit of nerve damage here. I keep seeing a weird electrical current in the leg, so he might have to be looked at for some nerve damage. However, I do see healing. It's going to be slow, I have to be honest with you, but around September, you're going to see significant improvement. I should say he will see significant improvement. One of the things that they're showing me is that you may want to explore acupuncture with him, because I feel that that electrical current is somehow off in the leg and it's slowing the healing. A good acupuncturist can direct energy current in the body that will bring everything into alignment and promote healing. So I'd like you to take him to an acupuncturist if he's open to it, or if you can get him in there. But that will bring healing. I see September as the healing time. I hope that helps, darling. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. All right, my next spirit shout-out is for Maria H. Hello, Maria H. Listen, I got to tell you, Spirit's asked me to tell you, don't quit your job yet. Hang in there, because around August, there's going to be improvement in the situation. There will be some people that are leaving around that time, and it's going to make your job less stressful. Some of the people have been putting pressure on you. It looks like they're going to leave. It looks like 2 people, I believe 2 women, that will be leaving around August. This is going to shift the energy around the work. Now, if you decide you still don't want to stay, remember you have free will, you can go. But August is the optimum time for improvement around the work situation for you. Okay? I hope that helps, darling. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. All right. My next spirit shout-out is for Shannon Dukowicz. Hello, Shannon. Good to see you, dear. Shannon, listen, I got to tell you, you do have spirit guides around you. You've got one guide right now. He's been pressing in on me all day. His name is Lawrence, and he was a healer and a psychic. He was a bit of a mystic from the 1930s time period. I get him around you. He's coming in to help you to open your gifts of psychism and healing. You have healing gifts and psychic gifts, but Lawrence is a spirit guide that's around you. And he's opening you to service to the spirit world. And I believe that you are being called to do spiritual healing and spiritual work, whether it's readings, helping earthbound, seances. You've got spiritual calling, and Lawrence is working with you. Okay. I hope that gives you some insight. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. All right, my next spirit shout out is for Susan Colin. Hello, Susan, darling. Good to see you. Listen, I got to tell you, I know you've been through a rough patch here. Don't give up. I was given a message for you from the spirit world that you need to keep pushing forward on buying the house. It's not going to be till about mid-April. You got about 2, maybe 3 weeks here yet till things start to change. But it looks like there'll be a breakthrough around that time, and you'll be able to get the property that you want. You know, I got to tell you that, you know, you've been listening to the higher self and to the spirit world, and there's a reward for that. Even though in the earthly time things can get a little crazy, you just got to hold the faith. You got to keep going. I do see you getting a property. And even though you're having a little challenge now, as I said, once we get to mid-April, latter half of April, there'll be a breakthrough, and you're on the right path. So don't give up. Just keep pushing. And, you know, even if you don't get this one house that you're currently working on, it doesn't matter, because you're going to get the ultimate place you're supposed to be at. So you have to remember, keep telling Spirit, Spirit, I'm open to receiving. Help me to get what you want, and something that will be the best for me. See, Spirit always gives us more than we can expect. And you're in a position now where the spirit world is helping you. So don't panic. You're going to get a breakthrough. It's about mid-April. Anyways, there. I hope that helps a little bit. Let me know what happens. Oh my gosh, guys. I tell you, I don't know where the time goes. That's all the time I got for questions today, but I have so enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. And thanks for being patient with me, as yesterday I had all my technical drama. And I tell you, even the life of a psychic, we go through challenges. So, Psychic Bob doesn't get spared. Some people think, oh, he's a psychic, he has this glorious life, he never suffers. Oh, no, no. I go through everything everybody else does. I really do. And it teaches me lessons. So what came out of yesterday was that I got a little bit of a break from everything, and I did some beautiful artworks. And we'll have this for you in the coming days. Guys, thanks for being here. I love you. Send blessings to all of you. Thanks for your love and support. Listen, help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. Hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. And make sure to be here tomorrow. Is Thursday, Vlog Thursday. We're going to go out and have an adventure somewhere. I don't know where yet, but just be here. We'll make it happen. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, may you all always blessed be.